being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. The run first.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on third. Catch in the middle, it's Contreras. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Mustangs have it with a... Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Baylor's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
First play of the period, first down here. Gives it on the option. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's looking deep. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Defense looks as if it's coming. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Turning it on! And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Here we go, set. The give on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Fitted in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires it incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Bears will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this 1st punt to pin him deep. He gets his 1st one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Runs through a tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks it up, still on his feet. There he goes. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the 1st down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floating away. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can
He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He will signal for the fair catch after a disastrous punt, and this is great news coming up for the offense. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David. Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. On first down from the 13-yard line. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, SMU. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Well, with hindsight being what it is, 2020, you might have been better off just to try to get the yard. Instead, you really put yourself in a bad situation just eating it on that blitz.
Maybe just being a little too aggressive offensively, right, Reese? I mean, you're in a 3rd-and-1 situation. Everybody in the stadium's expecting you to hand it off, so you try to sneak one by the defense and maybe take a shot. But the defense, they were one step ahead, dialing up the blitz and getting home for the sack.
They've got the screen set up. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
How about that critical moment in the 4th quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the 4th quarter by this quarterback.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But
the Sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gives it on the option. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by the